Hello, hello. Yep. So in quality session right now. Got enough track in the first lap, so just try to warm the tires up, getting familiar with the track conditions. Man, not tires of Nürburgring. What do you mean? I'm not tired. Of course not. Of course not. I love the Nürburgring. And this is even better, of course, with the Nordschleife. Still damp here. Brake early. I can imagine. I read that you had worn tires. I crashed in the first lap already. It's of being in the car. Freaking sucked. I couldn't wait to get into the car to just be taken out. Wasn't very handy from what I did, of course, but you know, it's a bit of a shit show. Yeah, you were very quick, Pedro. So you just got a DD? Do you like it? Of course you got the VRS steering wheel, but I didn't know you didn't have DD before. Nice. How did Swan like the race? His pace was not as good as yours, right? Ah, okay. Yeah, Acura gets nerfed by the most, nerfed the most, I think, from the BOP. Though it wasn't too bad, but yeah, in the end, it's just the weakest car, probably. The curb was still slippery there, you could notice that. Not that I really touched it, but the driving way. Driving away. Yeah, that sucks. I think I could have kept up with those guys at the front, but yeah, it doesn't help when you get taken out. Track is very green, you could notice from the traction control inputs of the car. Not the fastest lap, it's banker. Let's see what we can do in the next lap.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Track is warming up substantially. Okay, that was pretty trash actually, holy shit. 5 seconds off the pace. Subsidy. Can your chat hear me or? Good, good, good. I bet you'd love the cafe there as well. Hmm. Yeah, like many times since I was 3. Yeah, that's really sick. Yeah, it's awesome. Normally I'd sit next to my father, but yeah. Sun's coming through. Gains about half a second there.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
That wasn't too bad. Maybe P2, maybe P2. For now it is P2. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. And I didn't know practice. It's just natural, right? Yeah, 4P1. But that's Norby, Kiss and Daniel Ola. It's, he's a freaking goat of the Norse life. He's a god around here. I bet he's going, I know, 2 seconds faster in this lap. I should have started, or he's not able to finish it, of course. Let me settle my Discord audio. Ah, that's it. There we go. Can you say something, John, to check?
Yeah, 1 2 check.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I think you can be heard on my stream now as well. So
Nice,
that's perfect.
nice.
In the meantime, I will go to the toilet. Oh yeah, and of course I gotta select
Yeah, I've got
setups just to
everything
be
that
sure.
do me, man. I've got my water. I've got a cup of tea.
Nice, nice, nice.
Don't really have to panic for the loo because I can just nip off while you're on a stint. So
Yeah.
I'm sure I've raced with these race beyond the matter before. It sounds very
Yeah, I've heard about them as well. Okay, be right back.
got grid, Ryan.
One to go, next time by. Line up on the right side. Closed, pit road is closed. Looks like there's rain in the area, be mindful. You're on a dry tyre.
Good luck, buddy.
Thank you.
The estimated SOF is
I
4,600.
was literally just in time for grid. Holy shit! Right,
Yeah, I thought you was trolling for a second, man.
I totally wasn't.
4, sharp.
Like,
Oh my god. So, yeah, so what's the top? Let's have a look at the time.
mic totally fucked. Okay. So it was because I turned it.
What's up, bitches?
Sup?
Run, Enrico.
How you
What
doing?
you guys doing?
Yeah, man, all good, mate. How about yourself?
Yeah, better. Some sleepless nights, but that's it.
But that's what happens when you make babies, buddy.
Check. Mic check.
About to go green. Stay
Okay,
focused.
thank you.
Does someone still has setups, or does no one uses the
Pace car is off.
I have via.
via?
Yeah.
Green, green, green.
Are you racing?
Car on your left.
Yeah,
Clear
check the
on
stream.
left.
Going for it.
Oh, that's close.
Okay, watch the next car is through yet. Car number 999. Their rating is 4.2.
Let's see if we can sell in nicely here. Ideally, I want to be in no man's land, just no one around me.
Yeah, I know, yeah. That's what I'm kind of hoping for.
Got some qualifying merchants in front of us. Or around us, I mean. Though I think I have Scherer behind me. The team is pretty good. Let's just make sure we don't make any mistakes. Just as I said that, I'm gonna block him.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Yeah. That's right, baby. I'm not gonna let you through like that. I hated that he still tried it, because... Damn, Enrico, fix your speakers, please. That,
What?
I could hear myself from him, but it's good now, it's good now. I don't know what it was, but it was a bit of ear rape. Anyway, I hated it that he was still trying to see a gap, you know?
Grid and go is reset
Oh, thank you, Enrico.
for now.
Thank you very much.
No worries.
Oh jeez, don't try it. He likes driving very close behind me. I hope he's not gonna crash into me.
You will do.
He will crash for sure. I hope.
It's 5k, so
Yeah, but it's a German. You gotta know German around Nordschleife is always gonna be fast, no matter his iRacing. Yeah, surely practiced more than I did. Let's drive in the middle. The grass is still a bit wet. At least we have a little gap behind Jörg now. So we can both pull away if we work together. Ideally I want to pull away from him, of course. Carousel is quite slippery. No, I could have sent it more. I'm gonna try next lap to send a bit more into the carousel. The top 3 is just gone. Nothing I can do about it. These were almost gone from P6, I think. We started P5 P4 now. We've almost pulled away completely from P6. Maybe we can add a bit of pace as we go along. Yeah. Yeah, I'm chilling right now.
You're in 4th position.
I gained a bit on P3. Hi Nick, I'm racing with John, a friend of mine. How you doing, Nick? How's Apex for you? How are you liking it?
Did you say P3 disconnected? The problem?
No, I did not.
Oh no, you got them on lap one.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I gained quite a bit here. I can imagine. The planning is quite good, isn't it?
Frank had his head screwed on, he should stay with us. That's a strat and
Nice.
Effectively just pulling him around like that, right?
Is there a question? I'm braking too late everywhere where the grip is suboptimal. Lately I've also been trying to get some setup working. I think I understand dampers a lot better now. With enough trial and error you find out a lot of things.
What are dampers? Is that how fast the suspension reacts?
Yeah, you have the general stiffness of the suspension, but without the dampers it would just go into harmonic oscillation, you know, like boing 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 boing. So that's what dampers are for, and those things control the little movements. Yeah, you can have like a good platform, but if your dampers are shit, then your car is still shit. Simple as that. There's a lot you can change with dampers. Like, it looks like a little adjustment, but in the end it does a lot. You mean per setup, Nick, or what? I mean per setup 10-15 hours will sound about right, yeah. Oh, there's way more grip there than it feels like on the carousel. Go send it harder. way too wide in ice curve. I can gain 2/10 there, I think, by just hitting the apex. Yep. It's always with learning things. It's always about practicing it, really. That's why usually educational systems are a bit trash, because they try teaching things by having you learn the theory and stuff, but in the end you learn the best by making exercises or maybe visualizing it. And they don't do enough of that, I think. I had one course was Calculus 2, and that lecturer did a different approach than most lecturers did, which was by having basically the lecture being a whole quiz, really. So you would think about an exercise and then maybe try to solve it, and then afterwards he would explain it. That's the best way to learn, as opposed to having a lecturer stand in front of the class yapping about the stuff he likes. For me that doesn't work at all. It's too hard to pay attention. But the lap was quite a lot better, not so much pressure from behind. Yeah, the practical stuff is also a fun way to learn. Like, you know just a bit of theory, but you can't really connect it to each other, or yeah, you can't make a lot of sense out of it, and then you see how it really works, and then it all makes sense. You can tie it together, that's what it is, yeah. Let's set a bit of a better lap now. On the GP part we close in on the guy in front. I should be faster. GP part is easier, so on the Nords life you really gotta be in a certain groove. As you said, in the flow, really. Because there are a lot of little tricks.
To the normal tracks, like it's, yeah, there is an element of not pushing, if that makes sense, as I was talking about.
Yeah. It's all the little things around this track. Those corners are not normal corners. You would think that the track is hard because it's a very long track and that'd be hard to memorize and you have to push for a long time to get a good lap in, but it's also just the corners, really. If you put only a handful of corners, make a normal track out of it, it'd still be a hard track because they're so unconventional. That's what makes this track awesome, really.
one definitely ranks very highly.
Yeah, this one is definitely my all-time favorite. Also, of the fact that it's the first track I've been to in real life. It's just like a special place in my heart, really.
What did you do? Just like a toll lap? Did you just go on it like a tourist day?
Yeah, we always do that actually. We never go on track days because you gotta plan it way forward and stuff, way ahead. And then it ends up raining on the day, and then it sucks a bit more, I think.
I will, Jack. You know, I'll give it a go, man.
Tourist drives are just more practical, I think. Also depends on who you are, of course. I mean, if you're a Formula 1 driver, then I think track days are more convenient because you have the time well, the time, you have the money anyway.
Watch that video where Robert Kubica takes a GT4 and absolutely destroys it.
Like the car?
Yeah, man.
Oh damn.
Well, it doesn't destroy the car, but when it comes in, the car needs a full service. So.
Oh no.
Because he's hammered the head off.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Robert Kubica's a very good driver, though. I mean, can you imagine, even with his hand like that, he was still quite on pace in Formula 1 car.
Yeah, he was. I watched a little documentary on YouTube about him not long ago.
And he's still doing quite well in WEC at the moment. Almost overshot the carousel there. Oh fuck. I love these corners are like a lot of throw braking. Yeah, for sure. Let's pull away at the sector, shall we?
Go flat through there.
Oh, was it enough track? Yes. Just a tiny bit. Let's hit the apex this time. Slightly better, but not optimal. Though we have pulled away. In this sector we pull away from the car behind, but in the GP track we close in on the car in front.
Well, that's mad. TikTok comments never normally come up on OBS.
Nice. Let's get a lot of throw braking. There's not so much.
I was lift for this one.
Oh yeah, you can do that sometimes. It depends what you like, really. If you tap the brakes, you can maybe rotate it a bit more if you want to, and maybe power out of it better.
Looks like George get attacked from Thomas.
I hope he doesn't bump him. I mean, I don't want to get pressure from behind. Though I can. Okay, I can defend from it though, so it's fine. It's fine.
Hopefully these two start fighting, man.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 58.338.
I would have ran this on my own, I reckon I would have got more GT3s in the set. And I reckon it would have been a lot more chaotic.
Yeah, for sure.
Obviously,
You'll be out in the first lap and ending your stream right away.
yeah, yeah.
The classic John experience around the Nürburgring.
No, I'm not going to lie, I had a great day yesterday. I'm sure I had 5 wins back to back, then I got a second, then another win, then a second, then another win. I was cleaning up yesterday.
Yeah, but that was Atlanta. That was not Nürburgring. Oh fucking hell! 2-3 tenths down the drain. Not off track.
When we're getting the UI updates in the game.
I think next season.
Next season, that'll be nice. I'm looking forward.
Together with Miami.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind some AAA trees, iRacing, if you can do that for me. I'm not overly keen on these 2-patch trees.
Yeah, you cannot smoke them. That's the problem.
Nah, I quit, right, man. I quit like 2.5 months ago.
Oh, nice. Keep it up.
I've had little bits with some of my friends when I meet them.
Oh yeah, like 1 or 2 hits or something.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Yeah, just to feel a little bit probably.
Oh, nah, like, because I've kind of like done the detox and my tolerance is like super low now, man. So 1 or 2 hits probably felt very similar to
That's good. Yeah, it means that your body has detoxed indeed.
yeah, I think the days of waking up and like wake and bake and all of that. I can appreciate it a lot more as well now because I have a little smoke and it's like you can actually appreciate the like how it makes you feel. Whereas when you're abusing it and you just like you're degenerate like smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's very equal here right now. It's a bit back and forth. It's like you seem to catch.
We expect light rain soon.
It's the same with the guys behind as well. That was a nice goal.
It wasn't too bad. Yeah, I noticed on the Delta it's better than last lap.
What do you have your Delta on? Is it session based?
Yeah. Yeah, car Delta. Can you check the radar if there's clouds?
Oh yeah, sick, Jack, man. You know what? The BMW feels quite planted, you know. It's very, well, yeah, it feels very stable.
Oh jeez, that goes 1 second. Okay, I just gotta accept that I'm gonna be bad at the carousel for the whole race. Guy behind probably thinks, "Oh, yummy! We got another pro."
Exactly what he's thinking.
I don't want that though.
Sure you're not the new thing? Quality on 1440. I mean, I haven't changed anything. Looks like we're in 1080. Maybe it's just the camera because everything's going so fast. Or I go copy. Yeah, I see what you're saying there.
I think he's gonna be close enough to make a move. I don't know if he's gonna make one though. If he fancies one. I hope not, because I want to stay in front. I'm sure I can pull away from him. Okay, he's not close enough. Let's get a good exit. Not too shabby. Could have been a 2-second gap, but I threw it away.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't mistake the carousel, that would have been an
Yeah,
8.
8-0 for sure.
Norbert's checked out.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, he's pulled away. That's what you mean. Yeah,
One man checked out.
yeah, for sure.
Potentially catch a couple of cars on this lap. I can see on the track map there's a green one.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, check the radar. The weather radar. Do you see any clouds?
We expect rain soon. Let us know if you want rain tyres.
Why is it grey? Mine's just grey.
Okay. The chance is only 10% anyway, so
Yeah, it says like 13 and 12.
yeah, there's nothing.
I mean, if we get a light drizzle, I've had a little practice in drizzle anyway, so if it's drizzle and dries, we're alright.
Yeah,
It's looking like,
yeah, 26 degrees Celsius track temp. Look, I put a few tenths on him in that part. Also on the car in front.
Just got a quick thing I need to sort out.
Okay. Well, at least it's a solo/team event, right? Though I hope it doesn't count him being registered as a necessity. How you doing, Toby? Well, not too bad either for me. Weather's been nice.
There's an incident ahead.
Oh shit. There's a freebie. In it. There's a freebie in it. Don't block me. Don't
Car
block
on
me.
your left. Stay on the right. Clear.
And we made it a pass on the M2 as well. Not too bad. Let's see if he will give me a little push. Let's just drive in the middle of the road. No, he's not close enough. He knows it. A safe carousel. He did it worse, so not too shabby. Oh, that curb is deadly. This lap is not too shabby either. Fuel is car's getting lighter, of course. Wouldn't be surprised if Norby sets a 55 or something. Oh, he's flashing me? I don't know what he means by that. Can I get a push? And it's not getting better. Oh god. This is scary. Come on. Please fix itself. Fix yourself, damn it. Come on, man. It's gonna kick me any moment. Is it? Please, man. Only thing I can do is drive right now. It's getting a bit better. Please.
We expect light rain soon. You're experiencing some network difficulties. If it continues, they may remove you from the session.
Yeah, it's getting better. It's getting better. Come on.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 6.5 seconds.
Previous lap was also very good, considering I had no practice. Okay, the internet has fixed itself. God bless. I don't believe in God though. Let's make quick work of these TCRs. I have never done multi-class around this track.
Car on your left. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear.
Oh yeah, the chance of rain's gone to 0 now.
Nice.
Nice. That means we're good to go, guys.
My previous lap was 15.90. Oh, and I got a freebie from the P3 because he's right behind me now. In this corner, the uphill one, he almost crashed trying to overtake a M2, I think.
I'm hoping that everyone's put their quickest drivers in first, and like hopefully some of the drivers when I'm in are like my level.
Yeah, I hope so too. At the beginning of the lap I experienced some packet loss stuff and I was very close to being kicked out, I think, but it managed to fix itself. Packet loss is so random, it's like your internet could be absolutely fine, but when the server is fucked then you just get kicked out.
Hey, thanks for.
Well, recently it has happened
QPR, appreciate it.
like once while being in league race.
We're on the ring here. Show a little bit of restraint there, bud.
I dived too narrowly in there to the carousel. Is he gonna fence any pass? I don't think so. Let's play the long game here. Lot of honesty in that corner. I think I braked a little for that. Let's move the brake bias a bit. Oh, this is our first GT4 we encounter. Gonna plan this shit.
Car on your left.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Clear.
At least the power difference is quite big compared to the GT3s with all these other classes. Perhaps for the, I mean, except for the Porsche Cup, of course, but they have way less grip, so they don't carry as much speed through the corners and out of the corners. And maybe we will overtake most of them in the pit cycle as well.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 7.8 seconds.
This lap has been a bit scrappy, considering I didn't get kicked out for the packet loss. I think I'm satisfied.
Rain is close.
Oh,
Let us
jeez.
know if you want rain tyres.
John, did you see that message?
Yeah.
-2 is the answer. He's barely closing in. Is he like running max swing or something? At least this is some kind of push he's giving, because despite not physically touching, he's taking away some drag from me. That's how it also works in NASCAR. It's physics basically. So John, what do you reckon? Shall I drive the next in, or do you drive the next in?
I mean, it's completely up to you, but they like that they like you two, I do too. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good for that.
Okay. So I'm feeling quite comfortable right now and quite in the zone.
Same crazy. Why is 2 wing crazy?
Left side. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
Yeah, -2 is basically the way to go around the North Life. It's what everyone does.
You would have thought you'd want a bit more wing because it's like very bendy and twisty. But I think the straights make up for the minus wing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So you're going to make up more speed on the straight. I said this to a few guys years ago and they were like, nah, you want more wing? I was like, trust me, I know this from Forza, man. Like,
From Forza. Well, Forza isn't really a representative. I mean,
oh no.
you were right in that case, I suppose.
The theory was right, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Because ain't nobody passing you with minimum wing. You could be shit. You could be shit in the corners, but it's so easy to defend here that yeah, only corner where you can, or only part where you can pass is the long straight. Unless your name is Kevin Esther, then everything is possible. Tightest of corners, he doesn't care. Oh, where do I pass here? I don't know.
Car
Oh, can you make it more narrow, please? Thank you.
right. Clear.
Jesus Christ. He tried to block me or something. I don't know. I don't think he meant to do that. Probably had no clue I was right behind him. With every slower class car we pass, we gotta be satisfied, I think, no matter what. If we get away with no
You're
damage,
losing
then
on the car in
we
front.
should be happy.
The gap is 8.6 seconds.
It's like my whole aim for this one really was just like my aim was to just run it solo, try my best, see if I can do it without taking a fast repair. That was the whole. Like I say, I feel like my Nords life lap from last year. I've done so many laps in all different types of cars. Like I've learned little like nuances about the track and certain using like a bit more of the track here and a little less there. And like
Oh, we've got a blinker up ahead.
it's like, you know, when you cut that left corner there, you cut over it to the left and really take the aim.
Yeah.
Like sort of brake, off the brake and then brake again. Or do you brake
Yeah,
front,
yeah.
then brake?
You don't brake on the bump.
No, not on the bump. But obviously you brake before when you see the little white.
Yeah, on the white sign
ball,
indeed.
then
Yeah.
You kind of lift the brakes over the bump and then brake straight in. So I am doing that.
I thought the track was pretty sketchy here, but it's the wind that has been doing it, I think, for the braking. Watch out for GT3 number 16. Okay, zero patience. I don't fucking care. Thanks for the info. And then he disconnects. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I feel like he's just over there.
He did a John. Nah. Next stint, I'm gonna put some laps in. You don't wanna know. They're gonna see something they have never seen before. Thank you.
Right side. Clear.
So I guess at the end of this lap we pit because we won't make another lap.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
What wing is he running? Can you ask them? They should not forget that they can change the wing angle in the pit stop during the pit stop. They should do that.
I just told them on the subway and said you can I totally forgot you could do that. What does it add just a couple of seconds? Or does it do it while you're fueling?
Yeah, it does. It does it while you're fueling. Unless you're not refueling, then it adds seconds, of course. I think they do it after they're done with the tires. Before the anti-roll bars, they do it during the tire change.
So the tyres are done during the fuel. So you come in, tyres and fuel, and everything else after that.
Except for anti-roll bars, they do that during the tire change. Oh god.
Car on your left. Clear.
Yeah, it did. Big time. I thought I lost time because of that, but he lost more time. That's fine. I won't have him running into the back of me at the pit entry then.
That's one thing I haven't practiced, so I'm just going to watch for where you jam the brakes.
Yeah, you gotta look for a certain guardrail on the right that like sticks out, and then in the middle of that part you brake. Watch and learn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into slow mode.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel. The car in front is pitting.
Can brake later. It's fine though.
Oh, okay. So
Pit
you're
box
looking
in,
at little
10.
notch in the fence there, and then it's halfway in between.
Yeah.
5,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
GG, Ryan, nice first stint. Man.
Yep. Turning my lights on.
That was a blind find him first, didn't we?
Jeez. It was way too dark in my room.
They said they're running +1.
Yeah, I saw it. That's way too much.
Oh, God, yeah, that comes through to us.
Go, go, go!
Oh, they got a little bell already out for the pits. That helps. Who's that guy then? That's not the same team, is it? Oh, it is. Drivers. I did.
I heard him right.
Left side. Stay on the right.
Okay, still
Clear
hear
on
me?
the left.
Yeah, yeah, I can hear.
Okay, gotcha.
Just made that little tick noise like it, you know, like if you was unplugging a console headset from a
No.
computer.
In my room, so I had to. Okay, let's go for a mega stint, shall we? Giga stint. They're battling behind, so we can capitalize on that. Gain some time.
Yeah. Nice. These boys are 4K drivers behind, so
They're quick.
yeah, I guess in certain aspects it doesn't really matter if the iRacing. You live through that one too. You banging that right hand off that.
Right side. Clear on the right.
For a moment.
Car right. Clear.
Any advantage of going
Start tank. And then you. That's ISP will.
The leader's pitting now. The car in front is pitting.
As soon as you come back, I'll tell you, like, I can hear you, but it sounds like
Check. Is it better now?
yeah, that's it.
You know what the solution is? You turn the switch on and off, or off and on. I might need a new headset.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 5.8 seconds.
So I've been yapping the whole time. Go.
Yeah, all I heard out of all of it was my ISP and
Okay, gotcha.
You're back in 4th position.
Yeah, I said I hope it stops tripping now.
Car on your left.
Hey!
Still there, hold
Jesus
your line.
Christ.
Clear on the left.
Man decided to have oversteer on exit.
I saw it, yeah.
Car right. Clear.
One of them 50p phones,
Yes, shit is a comedy sometimes. We're P2 now, I think.
yeah. I was saying, and obviously you probably replied, but is the strat, is there no strat in like saving the lap to get that 9th lap in? Is that
Yeah, they're trying to save a lap, and you have that for 4 stints. So in the end, you have 4 laps saved, or 4 laps you do. It's about 50, 55 liters or something. Am I tripping? It's about 50 liters you save on the entire run. I don't know if that saves you a pit stop in the end, but we'll see.
No, I was thinking like just by getting that extra lap in. I didn't know if that was like a strat.
I didn't know either, but they did it.
When I started doing the 24 ones in the past, I know they trying to get that.
He has lost like 5 seconds to me though, doing that. And maybe if you save a pit stop in the end, then it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just gonna try my best and see where we end up.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing to do.
It's a major task to save enough to save a lap.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 5.9 seconds.
And I think we're gonna end up in front of those slower guys doing that anyway.
Right side. Clear.
We're definitely not in the fight for P1. So he can just do his thing.
Well, you never know. They might have a doozy in some traffic, or they might have.
Yeah, of
like
course.
You just caught that understeering car there. You can't write the rules, can you?
True, but we're not gonna focus on them.
No. They're not
Left side. Clear. Right side. Clear.
Yeah, with passing traffic, you just gotta be patient. Don't be afraid to lose half a second. You're usually pretty chill with that anyway, so I'm not worried about you crashing with other class cars anyway.
Should be alright. It's just more the rain I was worried about.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not necessarily the rain. If it's raining and I'm on wet tyres, I'm normally okay. But
Yeah,
if
like in
it's dry and then
like in
when it
week
goes
13.
to rain,
Yeah, that transition, that's the most tricky part, the trickiest part,
yeah,
for
that's,
sure.
that's what I was
Yeah, I can imagine. At Bathurst, we tried to save a pit stop by going to slicks prematurely, and my teammate was driving, and it was just so nerve-wracking seeing him drive. Like, he had to be very slow to be able to stay on track, because even the tiniest bit of acceleration unsettled the car, you know. Or even if you brake like 1 meter too late, then you're fucked.
But if you pull it off,
You're pulling away from the car
Yeah.
behind. The gap
We
is
didn't quite pull it
6
off though,
seconds.
because in one instance you braked a tiny bit too late, and then you end up being caught by a puddle, and then the car spins out and you hit the wall. Especially at Bathurst, where the walls are just right there. So it didn't work out. It was worth a try though. He was getting pretty far.
Car right. Clear.
Not gonna try here. Let's just wait. Wait.
he's got the mist, he's got the mist.
Left side. Clear.
I thought passing would be harder with these slower class cars, but it's not too bad actually. Oh. Of course, they also account for you being faster, and they go off the way a bit, allowing you to pass them. I like that.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 6.8 seconds.
Turn in way too late.
Yeah, I might do tomorrow's one as well, man. Like, if you're up for it, I'll go with you again.
Nah, I wasn't planning to do this in because of time management and studying, but I'm grateful that you asked me for a setup for this one, because this is quite fun. I forgot how fun this track was, especially in endurance events. Just driving around,
And overtaking slower cars.
yeah, getting into a zone. But now I'm not gonna do the one tomorrow. I'm just gonna study tomorrow the whole day, the entire
I
day.
might do it, I might get my out account out with a lower oil rate.
Are you gonna do it in Toyota or in the BMW?
I'll do it in the BMW again, yeah.
Nice.
Okay, you're in second.
These cars like a lot of throw braking. It's actually quite little straight line braking you do. You know what I mean, John?
Yeah.
Because you know the two functions of a brake, right? One for slowing down and one for rotation. They're still battling behind. That's nice.
It's 4 hours, Billy. I'm Stevie, but I am going to. I'm going to try and find some time next week. It's like Ryan said as well, he was like, just start at the beginning and just... I'm going to just have to treat it like a school day, and like today I'm going to racing school. Has it not made you want to buy a sim rig, Stevie? Get yourself a TR80 line. Get the sim magic camera.
Yeah, with the code Delta Sport you can get a little discount, like 5% on on some magic stuff, but it's something, you know.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 8.1 seconds.
To get behind my mini what, you know, 30 seconds? Go on, sweet.
Just laying down some gravel for the guys behind.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 8.8 seconds. Right side. Clear on the right. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 57.805.
I should just lift for the corner.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 8.5 seconds.
Am I getting called? Come on, man. I just don't lose time in the on the parts where I do lose time, and then I'll be faster than my fastest lap.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 8.6 seconds. Car on your left. Clear on the left. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 9.3 seconds.
Man drives for a small, big dick. Yeah, I said it. What are you trying to do, Steve? You just wait until if you see one.
You didn't have to push the top there.
You might sway to get one. I don't know, man. Obviously, like you know, if you're happy, whatever. I feel like you're 50-50. I feel like you're 50% missing it and 50% not. I just can't wait for the free roam, man. No, I know it.
Right side.
Listen,
Clear.
the thing is, right, with it all, is I feel like I only ever got better when I practiced more. So do you remember I used to spend the Monday and the Tuesday just practicing? I didn't race at all, just like practice. And then like we'd go in Wednesday and we like I started like ranking up, and I got past 2k, then we hit 25. Like, I don't know where I stand at the moment. I still don't know where I rank up in it, because as we know, all of that iRacing come from Road Atlanta, so I still don't know what my natural rank is at the moment. And then what is a natural rank? Because I was just thinking this a minute ago, Ryan said something, I was thinking like, you could be good at 50% of the tracks and get to 8k iRacing, then go race at Kyalami or Motegi or Fuji, which a track you never race on, and then you go there and lose a lot. But I would have thought if you master 50% of the tracks, the other 50% won't be as hard to learn. You can probably pick them up quite quick.
Yeah, each new track you learn adds to a certain power.
Well, there's only
You know?
so many corners, right? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like chess. It's like poker.
but also you're training your ability to learn new tracks, so you're gonna get better at it as well, like faster and more efficient. So eventually you, like F1 drivers have spent their whole life learning new tracks, so within 2 laps they just know a track. know how to drive to the limit.
The last time I spoke to Julian, he said he learned to track I would say, like, well, he said 10 laps, but probably a modest 10 to 15 laps and he's up to speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really see much of Julian, man. I'll have to try and see if I can get on and say hello to him when he's on, man. But I guess that's the beauty of the Discord, is that we don't always have to be there all the time and listening. I like the vibe in my Discord, I do. I like the fact that it's calm and the general doesn't move too fast.
Yeah, I like it too.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 10 seconds.
Just using that string theory all the time.
Yep.
Gently turning back and lifting.
It's also a lot about putting a lot of thrust in the brakes, you know. Like sometimes you just have to like stroke them in a certain sense, just touch them a little bit.
That's how I prefer to drive. I'm not a big jabber. Do you know what I mean? I don't like to jab them.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
So that's probably the best way. Break and the ultimate jab them to where you need to and pull them off them.
Not really, actually. It's actually a lot more about just touching them gently and then letting the car rotate.
If I ever jump on garage 61, and then obviously, as you know, you can only analyse, you know, if you sort it by fastest, like the top 5 don't normally let the bike show you, so I'll pick the fastest time I can analyse my lap. And it's normally, I'm either braking too early, I'm braking too early, and that's where I'm losing the time, or I'm not getting them on properly. Like that's what I learned at Daytona. I learned when I was starting like using that trophy AR and I noticed that faster guys, the brakes just jab up, you know, in not a straight line, but probably at about 7 degrees, 60. You know, the line up.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
Yeah, quick application and then slowly getting off.
Yeah. I need to work on something. I'm going to do the course next week, definitely. Because I'll kick myself if a few months go by and what, have you got it for a year or is it a lifetime?
What? The course?
Is that a
Lifetime.
Oh,
Lifetime.
yeah, there we go, obviously. There's no excuse. I'll act like it's running out next month and I need to get it. Oh, okay. I thought it would just be for a year, or?
Nope.
So I know we're not gonna finish second. I can promise you that. I think forward expectation is high. I don't know why, man. I don't know how fast it will be. I know that you're consistently pulling a gap out, and I don't think I'm really.
Don't you need a little warm up?
Yeah, maybe. How many laps you got left now?
2 after this one. So you have like 20 minutes. If you hop into another session like spectating, then you can do some ghost laps and the track will be very similar to what it is now. You gotta get a feel for that as well, I think, because the wind is also pretty substantial.
Let me tell you, because I've got the green bar on the top of the UI. I withdraw from that.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever left the team.
You didn't know it all the time, or what?
How did I get back into the race? How did I get back?
Yeah, you just click on register and then it shows you to, you know, how do you say it?
The leader just did a 58.251.
Found it? Hey, you've withdrawn already on the race itself, right? Okay. And then if you click watch, then you gotta select the car and then gives you the option to join. You just gotta spectate another session, you know, not our session.
knock it back again after the first of May. I thought that's I mean, it seems like I don't know, it seems like a whole bar. Maybe like Hamilton Mads and like
Car right. You have about 2 laps of fuel left. Still there. Clear on the right. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
One lap to go.
yeah, I'm alright. I feel like I'm alright. Can I do that with the pressure in the car? Yeah, I was just getting a little warm. Yeah, I was just a little confused because I couldn't find the server. I was like, how'd you find the server? Luckily, like, I've got you as a friend. I just need to
Yeah, or you just click on any session and then register. I think that works as well. Yeah, just make sure you keep it on track.
Yeah, I'm not going to push the limit. Just that's what I was just doing in that moment. I was just driving I think we're good. I've got all my braking zones.
Nice. I think within 3 laps you'll find yourself in the zone.
Yeah, we might be. I think like P5, P6. I don't even know what my lap is. I used to be able to do like an 8-minute 11. It was 2 years ago, though, so should be the 8:05.
Car right. Clear.
Don't know what that TCR was doing, riding the curb like that on the inside. All over the place.
Left side. Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Yeah, it's nice to see the TikTok comments.
Right side. Clear.
Guys, thumbs up on the video. This is it. This will be the highest low I've ever raced.
Car right. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 9.6 seconds. Clear. Car on your left.
Don't know what he tried there, braking me
Stay
or
on the
something.
right. Clear on the left. Right side. Still there. Clear on the right.
It would have been nice if they lifted a bit
Have
more.
about 1 lap of fuel left.
Saves both parties a lot of time. But oh well.
Steve is on top speed slippers. If I've ever got to get my racing head on, it's now, man. I can't let Ryan down here. So is it just 2 stints left, is it?
Yeah.
It's 2 hours, 8 minutes remain. We've got another 2 stints.
Yeah, I see there's 2 hours and 8 minutes remaining, so that'd be 1 extra lap. So if you manage to save that in
You're
instead,
pulling
you
away
can
from the car behind.
save a
The
pit
gap
stop.
is 9.1 seconds.
Can you time the stint stick?
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Yeah. So, are you ready? I'm pitting now. So for the first stint, just do your thing, and then maybe for the last stint, you might want to save fuel if you feel comfortable.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
So you see the king just So what are you going to like 80% there as well?
Pit box in 10,
80% for what? In the brakes, yeah,
Right.
3,
definitely.
2, 1. Right here.
Best braking for performance. Okay, that was it. Good luck, John. Have fun.
Okay, go.
I'm sure you will.
Buddy.
I'm sure you will enjoy your stint.
Yeah, I'll try to. I'll try to. That's the main thing, right? The main thing.
My neck is stiff as fuck. Don't be too conservative, eh? Because if you, of course, you do your thing, but you know, sometimes being too conservative also leads to crashes.
You've been lifting at this one, haven't
Yeah, just go off throttle all the way and then Go on throttle again. And don't touch the grass.
Car right. Still there, hold your line.
Just power out of it, mate. Yes.
Clear on the right.
You don't have to be scared of those cars. They're quite clean.
Oh, I'm getting him in the worst spot, so.
Go, 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 go.
Right side. Clear.
Why didn't you just stay on the fucking racing line, mate?
Yeah, they tend to go out of the way.
Left side. Clear on the left.
You get me
Left
right.
side.
Very good.
Clear. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Alright, John.
You're away for a bit.
You saw it coming down, so it was fine.
The car in front is pitting.
He was not on the racing line. He literally swerved right. No, never mind.
The car in front is pitting.
Thank you, Alex.
Yeah, just like the last 3 fucking rounds, no grip.
Car right,
Absolutely nothing. I am
clear.
nowhere. I don't get it. I do not get it. I copy whatever the fuck I'm doing in practice. And I have no grip. I'm fucking farting around 3/10 off. I am done with this fucking series, man. Done with this shit. So fucking done. No grip. I'm fucking blowing everywhere. It's insane. Insane. I don't get it. You practice 20 hours doing the exact same shit. And you're plowing. Look like a fucking retard every week. That's insane. I'm fucking lost with this shit. I don't get it. T1, I'm not breaking a leg. No,
Somehow we got an 18-second gap behind now instead of 14.
I'm already 4 seconds up on the road.
Yeah, you got this, John. Looks very neat.
Rinse and repeat that what you just said. That's what this shit's about, alright? Come on, baby. Glide, baby, glide. Float, Mohammed, float. Like a butterfly. Woo. Yeah, man. Full going street, bro.
Great to hear.
In the spirit of Max Verstappen. Oh shit, Steve is here. Don't mention Max Verstappen. Stevie don't hate that. He hates Michael Massey.
The leader's pitting now.
Yeah, it's a way better line through there. There we go. Come on. What are these GT4?
Yeah, just go right. Full throttle.
Left side,
This one's a bit too far.
clear.
Give him an exit. Prepare for left. Just wait.
Car right.
Never
Clear
mind
on the
then.
right.
Never mind. You got it.
The car in front is pitting.
Confidence.
Left side. Clear on the left.
If ever you need John. Your pace is pretty good as well. Keep it up. Okay, speak up a bit.
I said, is it faster to stay in fifth there?
Yeah. Just wait for the hill. It saves a tiny bit of fuel if you go to 6th, of course. That doesn't do much.
The car in front is pitting. You're back in third. Keep hustling.
Oh, I almost had that perfect then.
Left side. Clear on the left.
It's not my best sector, that bit.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 2.8 seconds.
For the jump, I suggest lifting before the jump and then braking after.
You're losing on the car in front.
Yeah.
The gap is
You don't want to hold your brakes
6.8 seconds.
during the jump.
Slow car ahead.
Oh. You see it, be careful, go right. Oh, no worries. Alright, you got this, John. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Yeah, no worries, pal. No worries.